music. I mean, music is huge for self-regulation. What kind of music helps you calm down? What kind of music might pep you up a little bit? Drawing is huge. Journaling is huge. So I think this has a really great connection to what you guys are learning about, because these skills are essential for people's health. And we're not even going into all the costs associated with depression, substance abuse, anxiety, all the billions, I think it's $52 billion was lost to substance abuse. Like the cost of substance abuse was something like $52 billion. Okay, if we teach these skills, and I'm not saying just this is enough, I'm not trying to be preachy, but it's a foundation where we can help people live healthier lives, all right? So I guess my point is, teaching regulation helps people live healthier lives. This is a way to teach regulation that's a pretty easy, somewhat easy way to do it. It at least gives us a basis for doing it that I think that you guys will be able to use.
She wants you to come to us three if she has a question.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
So the scale seems to go towards the anger spectrum. What about like very sad?
Absolutely.
How would they find themselves on this?
You know what, this is like one that's kind of pre-made, but when you actually read the original book on the 5-point scale, they're blank.
I have several.
And you can actually do it. You can kind of put in what you need to put in there. People sometimes will do with clip art, we'll help let the kids kind of pick what they feel, so we might do that. But I will also tell you, some kids that are more verbal, we might do some of this with words. Like, I actually brought an example that I'll show you.
You do too?
Yeah, what do you have, Jill?
I have, I believe it's right here. Like this is one person's. So it's like a little card that they carry in their pocket. And I can handle this, this might make me uncomfortable. So these are their stressors, and this is how they learn. It's one way, we can pass that around too.
But it's pretty flexible.
It's just a scale basically. Here, I think I have a few more. I'll print it out. So you can see, here's one that gives you, and you'll see I'll talk a little bit more about solutions to the anxiety and different things that you can do, but here's one that is like, this is what life is good at a green at level 1. 2, I know I need to ask for help, so that they can start to learn the strategy instead of just getting frustrated. So this is a great model of one way it's actually used. And we've seen that, if you want to pass that around too, in a lot of different ways. Some people use characters that they're familiar with, some people use toys, some only have 1 or 2 colors because they haven't been able to, they only know happy and sad, or what they think is sad. It's usually frustration. So they know that they're happy, or they need to chew gum, or they need to do something that's physical to release that, so they can try to get back down. Exactly. As us, what we want is everybody, of course, to be regulated at a 1, but our goal is always to keep them down there and to get them there so they are ready to learn.
And then there are actually skills that will do this and go lower, and they have ones that are like look like tired, and that's like considered to be under aroused. And then for some of those kids, you actually, dance might come into play for that, movement comes into play for that. For some of it's just kind of, what do? We get you up, we get you moving. Like we might have you do jumping jacks or something. So Jill's exactly right. You identify where you are, you communicate about that, and you develop sets of, and the strategies are pretty individualized about how kids are going to come down. But that's really our goal, to get them into this ready-to-learn state.
Okay, speaking of movement, I'm a firm believer that you learn by doing. So initially, you came in, you said this. So we are going to do, I teach physical education. I teach physical education for students with special needs along with the general population, which we refer to as the typically developing. And from my understanding, you got a good basics information session last time about autism. So we're not going to get into that because I feel like I'm coming here with that you already have that information. So you're all going to be a PE, an elementary PE class. And I'm your teacher. However, some of you will have a characteristic of somebody with autism. So you're going to get a little slip of paper. You're not going to share it with anybody. Everybody's going to participate. That's my rule.
She makes me do it too. She gets me on the scooter board.
Yeah,
This is hard work.
So, and some of them are blank, so you're just the typically developing. And so just read it. And then, do you want to pass them out?
I sure can.
Jill is always the one who was the game planner. You know,
I like
our
to-
kids grew up together, and she always had the best party. Still does.
And see if you can do this, because I can't. No. Sorry. It's okay.
Can't do this.
No, it's just something impossible for me. You can do that one.
Oh,
I can't either,
what's
so.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
Oh, is this
What?
No,
I don't know. Jill made this up. Do I
I made it up.
Oh, this is.
No, we're just acting like whatever is on our.
You're acting
Yeah.
like it's a role play.
Actually, a lot of these,
Yes.
You can do it.
and actually, this group has a lot more autistic characteristics than most. I just want you to see, or I wouldn't say see isn't the right description. I want you to feel, to embrace.
I don't know how you're gonna do that one. Oh, this one comes. This one happens all the time in real life in schools. This is like, that's a huge
I
one.
feel like.
So,
All right.
Oh, this is a problem.
Let me see yours. Yeah, that is a problem.
That is a problem.
Your mother dressed you wrong, didn't she?
what, is it a color?
Yeah, it's okay.
Lift up your skirt.
Good thing I'm in pants.
Well, you're gonna. Well,
Stop.
I won't tell you how to act it.
Both of you.
Okay, but think for a minute before you, like, you know, you're starting to think about your acting. Acting out is a great way to kind of like get into it. But think about if you have that trait that you have and you're in a PE class, where are you on your regulation scale? Okay? Right? And now even think about how people, as they're interacting with you, are you at a 1, a 2, or are you becoming dysregulated?
Okay.
By that, yeah.
Sorry, what age are we pretending to be?
Elementary. You're elementary, and I'm going to come in as another role. Hi, I'm Mrs. Spohn. I'm going to be teaching your phys ed class today. We are going to have it right here in this classroom. I'm going to give everybody a scarf to begin with. Once you get your scarf, you can play with it. I'm happy with that. I just have one rule: you cannot put it in your mouth. Okay? When you get your scarf, you are going to say these 2 words to me. Thank you. That's what you're going to say. You're not going to ask me for another color. You're not going to trade with anybody else. You're going to get your scarf and you're going to just play with it. And when you get your scarf, you can come to the middle of the room and play with your scarf.
Okay, now elementary schools will like this. Let's see if everybody. Come on. Yeah. Come on up.
Thank you.
You can do it. She makes you do stuff like this all the time. We'll have to give you. You know what? We'll change it for you.
I want blue.
We'll change it.
Oh shit! That's part of the plan.
You're overwhelmed by this whole thing and all these people. Okay, here's my. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So, now look, we have.
My scarf is taller than your scarf. No, mine is taller.
Okay, so now, here we are in our PE class, and I'm going to put on a song that has directions to it. When you hear the song, you're going to start listening, and you're going to follow the directions on the song. And I apologize to the contemporary class, it's very dated music.
I see people getting a little dysregulated, actually. Right, well, there's something going on, and I think you're getting a little dysregulated because she's going.
Everybody here?
With your right hand, make little circles round and round. Round and round. Now the left hand.
Left hand.
Round and round. Round and round and round. With your right hand, make a bigger circle round and round.
Oh my god.
Big circle. Left hand.
Round and round. Now with your right arm, make a side circle round and round. Round and round. Now your left arm, round and round. Round and round.
Where's your
And round. Now with your right arm, circle in the middle.
Open your hand. I know what it is.
Both hands together, round and round, and stop.
Okay, so I wanted you to basically have that experience. What I saw, and I don't know what Sue saw, I did see somebody, students with autism like patterns, so there was somebody opening and closing the door. Could you hear it? It's like a tick, tick, tick. I think that was it. Yeah. Now I was surprised that whoever said they wanted blue didn't come and take her scarf.
I was trying to, but she wouldn't let me.
Well, that's.
Oh, then you keep it soft in the corner.